Hello, everyone. All right, so I'm having some technical difficulties, but I wanted to get this video to you in a timely manner. So today, welcome, welcome. By the way, I hope you've had a great day. If not, it's about to be. It's about to be. Or if not, it's okay. But anyway, so today's video is a medical astrology reading according to the upcoming full moon in Capricorn on the 16th. Now, this full moon being in Capricorn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And Saturn, let's see here. So Saturn, and this is very similar. If you want some, I'll be referring to the first reading I did about the new moon a couple weeks ago, and there's a lot of similarities between the two. So in regards to Saturn, Saturn corresponds to certain bodies, certain parts of the body that include the lymphatic system, the feet, and the nervous system, as well as the end of your large intestine. So that transition area. Now, so in addition to the full moon that's coming up, we also have 5 planets in retrograde and then 1 asteroid in retrograde. Now, I do want to bring that up. So that's 6 cosmic beings, cosmic elements that are in retrograde. Now, that may seem like a lot, but in actuality, all these retrogrades together is more so of an introspective effect on all of us, if that makes sense. So, especially in regards to Chiron. Now, Chiron, if you want an in-depth look as to how your health will be affected for the rest of the year, look at Chiron and see which sign it's in during the time of your birth. And that will also correspond to the natural born gifts that you came to deliver in this lifetime. So yeah, look into that. It's very interesting. Chiron represents physical health and vitality, which is also corresponding to this upcoming full moon. So let's see. Now, in general, in addition to the nervous system and the lymphatic system, the hair, skin, and nails are also affected as well. The spleen and your joints, your bones, your muscles, and your tendons, all the connective tissues are involved as well. So during this time, since it's retrograde and very introspective, this may contribute. Now, this is more so the cosmic elements guiding you as to what's necessary in regards to your health during this time. So you may feel that there are certain things in your lifestyle that you need to change, certain habits that need to be tweaked or modified. You might feel like, especially with being summer now, you might feel like you need to eat a little bit more lighter, a little bit on the lighter side. And with that, there's also a lot of healing. So through that, some of you might be drawn to doing a detox program or a fast, however you want to cleanse your body. You might get a feeling that you need to. If you have that feeling, go on it, because your body knows what it needs to do at certain times of the year. Sometimes it may seem random, but it's very orchestrated. So, and also, so there's that end of the spectrum. There's also some of you that may be guided to just relax and not do anything and have a restoration period, have very intense self-care sessions for yourself. So with that being said, let's see. Yeah, that also correlates to the themes of the retrograde during this time of the year as well, to include tapping into your subconscious mind. I'll get to that later when I talk about the herbs. So let's see, I'll actually talk about the herbs now. So during this time of the year, during this time of the month, now this month is very, very powerful, to say the least. Now, between the last new moon and this upcoming full moon, there has been a gateway, especially right now. However that resonates with you, take it as is. But there's very potent energy right now And it's up to you to use that energy to your greatest good and to the greatest good of those around you. With that being said, now the herbs I'm going to recommend, there are 5 herbs that you may incorporate at this time to help, especially in regards to the earlier systems that I referenced. So in regards to the nervous system, the lymphatic system, your hair, skin, and nails, and your connective tissues. The first one is Belladonna. Now, Belladonna, whenever I hear Belladonna, it's very similar to Arnica in the way that it has this very rich and anti-inflammatory properties. However, the only difference is Belladonna is a little bit toxic, depending on the amount that you take it in. It's actually called deadly nightshade. However, Belladonna is very respectfully guarded in the homeopathic community as a muscle relaxant. It's also an anti-inflammatory, I said that earlier, anti-spasmodic, and an expectorant, which means it helps remove phlegm within the body, which also helps expel toxins, because removing that mucus also pulls out those toxins out of your body as well. Now, on the emotional side, Belladonna is great for removing or just dropping this false ego, this facade that we put on sometimes, either for ourselves or for other people, vice versa. Now the petals is 5, which I found really interesting because 5, according to numerology, corresponds to freedom, change, adaptability, flexibility. So with this, especially this energy right now in July, Belladonna can also help if there's a lot of transition going on in your lives, either in a big way or a small way. It depends. Yeah, all right, so that's Belladonna. The second herb, I'm going to go with second herb. Now, second herb is horsetail. Now, horsetail has been highly regarded in traditional herbal medicine. Hey, Tyler, how are you? In traditional herbal medicine for a really long time. It's actually a well-known diuretic, helps expel water, and it's also very rich in silica. And that silica is what you need to help your body produce more collagen naturally. So that ties into the hair, skin, and nails, as well as your bones, and building your bones. And you can boost that both ways with the diuretic properties and the silica. So the diuretic, you can combine it with a subtle diuretic as well, to include dandelion or milk thistle. And as for the silica component for stronger hair and stronger bones, incorporating more vitamin K into your lifestyle will help as well. So heavy on greens. If you want to, you can make your own bone broth. That's very effective as well. All right, so that's the second herb. The third one I'm going to mention is chaga. Now, mushrooms are making a huge, I say comeback, because mushrooms are not anything new, y'all. We've been studying, as a species, we've been studying mushrooms for a really long time. And chaga, it was actually used in World War II. Hey, how are you? In World War II as a coffee replacement in World War I and II. Now, chaga is known for its immunostimulant properties, as well as its antiviral, and it's also great in terms of boosting your endurance. So what it does is it increases your glycogen stores, and it reduces your lactic acid. So that reduces your fatigue during a physical activity, thus giving you prolonged endurance and then helping you recover later on post-workout. So that's why a lot of active, how do I say, I wouldn't say, not gym members, people who are regularly active participate or drink chaga for that purpose, or incorporate it into a pre-workout. I apologize for lighting. The sun just set. That's okay. I'm going to keep going. All right, so that's 3. That's 3. We're going to go on to the 4th herb, which is milk thistle. I touched on it a little bit with the horsetail. It's, if you've read Liver Rescue, or if you've heard of Liver Rescue, you know of its huge contribution to the liver as well as the spleen. So what it does is it helps boost bile production as well as remove and help the liver filter out toxins. All right, so that's milk thistle. Let's see, and the fifth herb is mullein. Now, why would I suggest a sedative herb for this heightened time? Now, it's not really a heavy sedative. Mullein taps into the Neptunian and Plutonian energies in retrograde. So when in retrograde, what happens with Neptune and Pluto is it helps you tap into your subconscious mind more regularly and get more signs more regularly than you wouldn't, if that makes sense. So you may have more vivid dreams at this time. You may also be seeing more signs, synchronicities that may seem very random, but we all know they're not random. So with mullein, it helps tap into that other part of ourselves. It's also great in terms of incorporating before meditation to help with relaxation. Yeah, so that covers the 5 herbs. That's belladonna, horsetail, chaga, milk thistle, and mullein. I'm actually thinking about, you can make a really nice chai, like a chai latte with the chaga and turmeric. It sounds really good right now. All right, so that concludes the medical astrology reading for the full moon of this month in Capricorn. I'm trying to think if I have missed anything. I don't think I have. Oh yeah, so chakras. So if you want to incorporate some chakra work during this time and help cleanse and clear out those energy pathways, the solar plexus chakra and the root chakra are the ones you want to incorporate right now. Excuse me. So that you can incorporate that in many ways. So you can get the energies of those 2 chakras by embodying those colors. So that would be solar plexus yellow and the root chakra red. So embodying those colors by wearing them, incorporating foods of that color into your diet, mangoes, pineapples, apples, berries. There's a whole lot. And certain protective stones for this time, I would highly suggest protective stones like onyx and obsidian as well, especially since you're going to be tapping, your subconscious mind is more open. You do want to protect yourself more regularly, well, just more than usual. All right, so that concludes the video, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be posting this video up on YouTube in case you missed it, so don't worry. All right, I'll make sure I record before the sun sets. All right, guys. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.